So here's a
to the
tough
original
question.
universe.
Because I've had family members who've renounced their faith over the Holocaust, for example. Right? How could a fair, just God allow that to happen? When you look at what's happened in Israel and then Gaza in the last 6 months, a lot of people might question, well, why would a God that has the universal creative superpower of the kind that you believe God had to create all this, why would they allow such misery and hell to also exist on
tragic
in this
messes
life?
of the kind you just described.
Have you thought about
that? Well, of course. There's a traditional theistic answer, goes back to St. Augustine and maybe earlier, the idea of sometimes called the free will defense if you're in an argument about the so-called problem of evil. I actually find it persuasive and compelling. And it's the idea that God created us as free moral agents and understood in creating us that way that he was taking a risk. That we could use our agency for good or for ill. We could use it to love him and to love the other creatures he's made, or we could use it to aggrandize ourselves. And we have instances of both on this planet. And the people will say, well, why would God do that? Well, I think the answer is that God understood that creating agents with free will opened the possibility of evil, but it also opened the possibility of genuine love. If he had created mere robots, we wouldn't really be persons. We wouldn't have the quality of life that is possible to us. So it's, in a sense, it's evidence of a divine risk. But it was a risk that I think he deemed worth taking, and ultimately, in the Christian tradition, which you and I share, there's a plan for sorting all that out at the end, redemption.
Do you believe in aliens?
Well, I'm very skeptical about extraterrestrial intelligence.